She said she looked at me. Oh my god, what's that? I wonder. No, wait. Okay, whatever did that to you? I think I did that.
welcome to Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility for the penultimate round of the women's NPL action in the regular season on Football New South Wales YouTube. As the emerging Jets play host to APIA Leichhardt, there's been a change in form in recent times for the home side. They've picked up 11 points of a possible 18 from their past 6 games and 18 of their 20 this season since the start of June. Also, APIA, they led the competition until a week ago, and 2 losses in their last 3 starts have seen them surrender that position. Chris McPherson bringing you all the action. Leichhardt do have the opportunity to set up a big clash for the premiership next week against Macarthur at home. Also, the Jets, any points coming out of today's clash will guarantee they do not claim the wooden spoon. It's a well-poised match despite the disparity in the ladder positions of these two sides. And we're set for some thrilling action on a damp afternoon here in Lake Macquarie. APIA all set for kick-off. The Jets still in their huddle. Let's take a quick look at how the two teams line up. For the visitors, it will be Sally James in goal, Tanya Barazio in 3, Teal Kilbride in 5, Charlotte Lancaster 7, Brindley Gentle, the former emerging Jet, in 9, Gisela Pepino in 15, Estelle Fragile in 16, Angelique Christodoulou in 17, Sophie Hoban, one of the Jets' A-League women's players, in 18, Charlotte Young in 24, and Paige Hayward in 25. While for the emerging Jets, you see the first free kick going the way of the emerging Jets. We keep Ray in goal, Chloe Wallando in 3, Milan Hammond 4, Emma Dundas 6. Come back to that in a moment as the Jets try and structure this attack. Hammond trying to work it down the side, but it goes across for a throw. Sophie Hayward in 7, Izzy Throlfo 10, Josie Allen 11. Molly Salvador in 18, Laura Knightley in 14, Alexis Collins 15, Marnie Duggan in 19. Chloe Wallando now working it back. Howard, the misstep, turned over. Pop back inside, Christodoulou doing the work. Can't execute the pass. Physical challenge, Dundas comes away with it, working down the left flank. Gets it down to Collins on the left wing. Collins turns on the pace, tries to get the outside, can't do so. Back to Wallando. Crosses it dangerously into the box. Head up, push to the left. Good start from the Jets. Knight can't get it on target though. Now Leichhardt working outside their box. A little nudge there and a free kick goes the way of Fragile. Pressure from the emerging Jets forces the error. Push forward quickly. Collins threads it through, looking for Allen. Allen pushes it across. It's going to be broken up. Hayward, the Central Coast Mariner, will earn the throw for Leichhardt. Get a long throw. Dundas gets a boot in. 1-2 on the right edge. And they swing it across. Wallando plays wide. Picks up. Some clarification on those numbers. We've got Duggan in 18 and Salvador in 9 for the emerging Jets. James, another player out there today with A-League W experience. Out the Perth Glory, previously Melbourne City and Canberra United, as Allen goes on the attack, tries to thread it in, and it's just parried across the byline by Charlotte Young, the captain for APIA. And the emerging Jets earn their first corner of the game. Dundas will sit in the pocket as an option here, pushes up for the short pass. Players clustered on the 6-yard box. It's lobbed in. Header. Sprays away. Falls Salvador. Can't get it cleanly though. Wallando. Knight. Tries to get to the outside. Lancaster too strong. going to have a free kick going the way of APIA after that challenge. Kilbride to take it, plays it across to her keeper in James. Collision there, and again, the decision going the way of the team in Maroon in APIA. James. There's a forward broken up nicely by Howard. Knight pops it through, looking for Collins, just a little offline. Allen crashes through the pack. Can't take the ball with her though. Now we've got another challenge. It's on the edge of the 18-yard box, and again, the referee adjudging the foul was by the team in gold. Sally James will come just outside her box to take the free kick. There's Long with the free kick. Misjudged by most, and it comes away with the Jets. Well threaded for Collins. Boot in from Young. Breaks it up for the time being. James will come out to get this, will she? Yes, she does. Calls off Kilbride. Takes it quickly for Christodoulou. Pushes it wide for Pepino. Pushed across the line. Deflected off a Jets player. Duggan. Now APIA with the throw. Pushed across the line again, and another throw. Pepino couldn't control it, neither could the Jets player. Razia with the throw. Now for Christodoulou looking to return it to the throw. Unfortunately, can't be controlled, and now with the emerging Jets through Wallando. Long throw, looking for Allen. Razia takes it. Back to Wallando. Pushed across the line again, this time going back the way of APIA. Wallando flies in, deflects it forward. Duggan, Allen, Young breaks it up. Pepino, Christodoulou looks wide for Hoban. Wallando cuts back inside and takes it away. Allen. Howard and Wallando combining. Tries to thread the needle. Falls for Christodoulou, dangerous times. Not quite cleared by Threlfo. Gets it away on the second attempt as far as Knight. She goes long, looking for the pace of Hammond. Hammond can't get the run to the outside. And Kilbride sends it back to James. Jarl. Sent forward now, Hoban. Up against her opposite number in Duggan. Sent wide now, Barazio. As Pepino out wide, it's going to be a foot race between Wallando and Pepino, and the ball's going to beat them both. That side's happy to try and play around the edges. Crucial to the standings for both teams. The visitors, they know if they want to finish first on the ladder, it's must win today to set up a huge clash with MacArthur Rams at home next week. Collins, back to Dundas. Duggan sends it wide, Wallando. Allen calls for it, and takes it away down the outside. Pops it back in, a little heavy the touch in the end. Collides with Pepino. Pepino comes out with the ball. Can't be controlled as they play downfield though, and it's turned over. Goes all the way back to Kiva Bray. Both sides nice and free-flowing. The opening exchanges here in Lake Macquarie. No real chances created as yet. One looked like it might sit up for Hoban, just a little too heavy with Bray outside of her box, and she plays it out now. Dundas does well with the turn to play it forward to Collins. Pushed out now, Knight looking for Hammond. Hammond with a yard of space, gets to the outside. Can she control it? She can. Will she get a shot on goal line? Hammond forces a save from James. Second effort from Duggan, easily taken by James. Great work between the sticks, Sally James. Milan Hammond forcing that first shot save. Duggan couldn't quite get the power on it to challenge James on the second attempt. That's the first opportunity going the way of the emerging Jets. Last time these sides clashed back in round 12 was APIA, who were the home side at the time, getting home 3-2. All the way back in May, almost 3 months to the day. Head up. Interestingly called an APIA throw. Certainly appeared to come off the APIA player last. Officials down at ground level in the best spot, however. Hoban beats one, beats a second, gets it through the legs of Wallando. Howard puts the pressure on. And goes across the byline. Howard shepherds it well, and it'll be a goal kick the way of the emerging Jets. Team's working effectively with their defensive press. Missed time there. Falls for Duggan, but she turns it over. Pepino racing across. Wallando with a little bit of space. And if she can get the turn here, she'll do well. Pepino tries to lock arms. Chloe Wallando gets away and gives it for Josie Allen. Allen down the sideline under pressure from two defenders. Beats Barazio, but Young's there to clean up. Good fortune rather than good management sees it fall. Pepino, she plays infield. Hoban. Defensive runs, but the offside trap does well. Not completely dealt with though. Pepino with half a chance, but pushes it wide to the right. Doesn't challenge Bray. First genuine attacking opportunity for APIA. The emerging Jets look to try and work it out. They've done all season. Happy to try and play it out. It has bitten them at different points during the year. For the time being, it holds up in this afternoon's clash. Young. Hammond pushing hard here, turns it over, does she? Not quite. A little challenge going back and forth. The referee says there's been a foul on Hammond from Charlotte Young. And the emerging Jets will have a free kick in dangerous territory. And this side yet to grab this game by the scruff of the neck and take control of it. Well in the balance, this one for Knight. Scrappy attempted clearance. Do well though. Lancaster reversing back and works. Play it away. Wallando finds herself in a central position. Howard now. Back to Bray. Well downfield, the Jets keeper. Tries to push it wide for Hammond. They do well to keep it in the emerging Jets. A lovely bit of football from Molly Salvador. Hammond tries to work the 1-2 with Salvador. Salvador plays it into the feet of the APIA defender and earns her team a throw. Take the quick throw, looking for Alexis Knight, Laura Knight, sorry. Alexis Collins in behind her in the box. Milan Hammond now, trying some fancy footwork. And again, it'll be an emerging Jets throw deep in attacking territory. Certainly say in the opening 15 or so here at Lake Macquarie that the emerging Jets had the best of the field position. Genuine opportunities, probably one apiece at this stage. The ball heads across the sideline for another APIA throw. This time it'll be Hayward to take the throw. Hayward lobs it forward optimistically. No real runners pushing up. And gentle at the head of the attack. Very familiar surface for her. Quite a trade in recent seasons here at the emerging Jets. Take an opportunity to head to APIA. Made Pretty good fist to that opportunity so far. Well threaded through. Dangerous opportunity here. Hoban. Trelfo gets a bit of a body check on. Hoban one-on-one with the keeper. Sophie Hoban opens the scoring for APIA Leichhardt. Beautiful one-on-one work up against Kiva Bray. And the Jets A-League women's player scores against the emerging Jets to give the visitors the lead. Beautiful composed finish to get herself on the score sheet first here in Lake Macquarie. Emerging Jets straight away on the attack, looking for the pace of Allen down the left for a quick response. She's one-on-one. Tries to get to the outside. Wallander threads it in. All of a sudden, Pepino breaking away. Wallander does well to recover and push back and break up the attacking opportunity for APIA. Howarth, she'll drop it back to Kiva Bray. Trelfo now. Out to Salvador. Trelfo sends it down. A little deflection off ahead of Hayward. Be an emerging Jets throw in the attacking half. Hammond. It's a bit more backspin on that than I think she would have liked. Forces Collins to retreat, but comes through to help support. Beats two defenders quickly. And then loses the footing on the damp surface. Our goal scorer in Sophie Hoban comes away. Marcia does well. She'll earn the throw for her side. Captain Charlotte Young just drawing some composure on her side and now have the lead. The throw goes to Pepino and she can't control it across the sideline for an emerging Jets throw. Orlando dropping it back to Howell. Ray playing it out, engaging Gentle as the defender. Salvador, a little turn away to the outside, trying to find some space. They turn it over with the long pass. Christodoulou can't be controlled. Fragile pushed across the line by the emerging for the emerging Jets, sorry, to take a throw. Dundas as well gets away of her A-League women's teammate in Hoban. Mollendo tries to get to the outside of Pepino. Pepino does well. Gets a pass away under pressure. Hoban broken up by Duggan in the end. Certainly plenty willing in the midfield. Martial appeals for a foul. The referee not having any of that. Now with Trelfo, the centre backs combine. Engaging Gentle is Trelfo before she drops it back to Bray. Howard now with some room to work. Mollendo travelling as well. Howard decides to put on the afterburners to get away from Hoban. Allen looks to thread one through. Young unceremoniously clears it back across halfway. Mollendo under pressure. Pepino takes it away. Mollendo gets another boot in. And an extra little bit of contact earns Pepino the free. Will be Lancaster to take a free kick. 30 out from goal. Looking to make runs from the edge of the 18-yard box, but she pushed it across there for the opportunity. Headed away. Here's the Dooloo. Can't control it. Well wide of the goals. Great. As they've done all season again, just looks to try and play it out and play it across the face of goal, looking to create some space. Trelfo down, Knight decides to drop it back to Bray, now across to Howard. Duggan. Defender Dundas looking to break up the play. Hayward does it well enough for the time being. Apologies, that was Kilbride. Knight tries to get to outside of Hayward, but can't control it. And we'll have another goal kick this time for Sally James. Interesting to see with the two dugouts, both coaches as animated as each other at the moment, up on their feet and busy. Ryan Campbell, normally the primary voice you hear here at Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility. Vocal instructions coming from both benches. Orlando across the Threlfo, not controlled. Dundas in a challenge with Fragale. Gets it away out in front of Lancaster. Can she control it? No. A little too quick for her. And the Jets will breathe another sigh of relief in defence. The Jets really looking to set up and spread the field. Allen and Hammond very wide edge on their flanks in attack. Just trying to create some space if they can. APIA happy to defend compactly against them for the time being. Infield, Dundas. That's a little bump. Now with race down, shuts down the attack. Edward comes forward, gets a head to it. Sadulu thinks about a long-range shot, threads it into the box looking for Pepino. She can't control it around Wallando, and Bray comes out to take it. Straight away, sends it on the counter. Knight lobs it forward, looking for Collins. She gets herself the right side of Young, but Young using some size advantage to get in the better position for the ball. Knight crossing it in. Collins again. Emerging Jets calling for a penalty. Both players appearing to have hold of each other though. Gentle. One is going to be called a foul, this time in favour of APIA. Referee says need to come back a couple of metres, and Mr. Dooley just pops it off for the captain in Charlotte Young to take control of this free kick. Controlled. Salvador chips it over. Knight does well to control it. Plays it infield now. Dundas managed to thread it through the legs of Hoban, but to the advantage of APIA. Hoban sniffing about, looking for a second, gets to the outside. Can she get a shot away? She can. What a diving save. Kiefer Bray parries it away. Off balance. She was moving to her left, had to push back to her right. And sees the danger away for the time being, but it will be a corner the way of APIA Leichhardt. That save there shows exactly why Kiva Bray is so highly touted coming through the ranks as a youngster. Beautiful reactionary save. And now APIA cross the ball into the wind. Knight sees it away. Allen. She'll back herself to take on the defenders here. That's a little nudge there from Young. Retreating. Referee happy just for it to be a free kick. Dundas happy to move it on quickly. Howarth wide to Wallando. Allen misdirects her pass. Ratio Jale and dropping it back now. Kilbride, who sits it out in front of Pepino. She can reel it in. She's going to be in a very dangerous position. She does really well to keep it in the sideline. Plays it back for Hoban. Baracio's with her if she wants to use her, and Pepino does that. Hoban tries to make a dangerous run to the box across the top of the 18-yard box. Amounts to nil. Jets straight away go on the counter-attack. Milan Hammond can't quite control it, but it falls fortunately for Knight. She manages to find a hole through both the attack and the defence. It's just broken up in the end. Barazio puts it out in front of Pepino. Kiva Bray racing across. Lays it down the line to Wallando. After appealing the ball across the line, it was clearly still sitting well inside. Duggan. Pass picked off by Christodoulou. Threads it looking for Gentle. A little slow in taking off the run, couldn't get there and close the gap before Bray snatched upon the ball. Knight for Hammond. It's a pass Hayward. Uses a pace, does Milan Hammond. Hayward gets a boot in and will push it across the line and give the emerging Jets a throw. Certainly feel APIA just slowly getting on top here, but if the emerging Jets could find a response to that early Sophie Hoban goal, might hold that momentum and swing it back in the home side's favour. Certainly in the right territory to do that right now. Molly Salvador will look to take the throw. Or a Knight there looking for it, as is Collins. Can't control it and pushed away. Krista Dooley sends it deep. Trelfo retreating rapidly. Howard now. Quickly switches it to the left. Wallando. Knight popping it back. Dundas sitting back between the centre backs, receives it and lays off for Trelfo. She pushes it wide, looking for Salvador. Just a little too heavy with the breeze. Generous describing as the breeze is picking up and getting a little stronger. Much more power behind it. Have a fully fledged wind coming back across the field from the eastern side, and the commentary position here. APIA can go long. Headed away by Howard. Perfectly directed to Knight. She pushes it forward looking for Josie Allen, but even Allen's rapid pace won't be good enough to reel that in. Absolute jackrabbit, Josie Allen, but Allen was very heavy. Posed no threat to the APIA defence. Experience of Sally James now. Happy to slow things down, bring it across to the other side. Unsurprisingly, go reasonably long, although it falls the way of Duggan. Dundas, Krista Dulu again. In midfield doing well to break it up. Wallando retreating. Pino can't get hold of it. Bray does well, finds Knight. Turns herself inside out and falls with a friendly spin for Dundas. Plays it down the line again, looking for Knight. Pushed back by Hayward, looking for a keeper. James comes out and hoofs it across the western sideline. Emerging Jets looking to play at pace. Hammond draws in two defenders, crosses it. A little bit of spin on the ball, doesn't quite control it. Hoban now comes away, that heads across halfway. She can find the ball for Gentle. It could be dangerous here. She does, beats the defender. Brindley Gentle the chance to finish. Beautiful work. Howard breaking things up and preventing an opportunity for the former emerging Jet in Brindley Gentle. Razia. Hoban now. Threads it down, looking for Pepino out on the right, but far too heavy. Couldn't control it. Light sprinkle of rain starts to spit back through here at Lake Macquarie. That side certainly happy to chance their hand. Trying to play up-tempo and attacking football. It's been good to watch across the opening half hour. The rest of the match delivers as much. We're going to have a thrilling finish here in the second half, that is for certain. Remembering after that loss last week, a surprise one to UNSW. APIA drops a second on the ladder. A win here today required to make sure they definitely enforce a winner-take-all clash with MacArthur Rams next week at home. A game, if both sides win today, will set up a clash of the premiership as Milan Hammond beats one, beats two, beats three. Pushes it wide for Chloe Wallando. Didn't want to back the shot through traffic. Wallando might. No, she crosses it into the box. Headed away for the time being. Kilbride did well to defuse that. Pepino making an adventurous run again. The attempted through ball lofted for her, but a little too heavy and dealt with by Kiva Bray. Dundas for Wallando. To Howard. Wallando. Allen calling for it down the line. Pushed out in front of Collins. A little too heavy though, and Young clears it back to her keeper. Young comes wide. Barazio now. Back infield. Hoban pops it back. Mr. Dooley sends it down again. Looking for Pino and Gentle. Split the difference and ended up at the Jets goalkeeper in Kiva Bray. Pino takes this one away from Duggan. Heads wide, trying to find some space and time. Neither of those presents, so she drops it off to Barazio. Barazio popped that into the box looking for a run from Christodoulou. Unfortunately for her, Angelique Christodoulou is heading in the opposite direction. Hayward with the throw. Pushed wide in between two options, and again, APIA wasteful as they split the difference. Wallando. Awkward bounce for Howard. She retreats to fly the ball to her centre-back partner in Izzy Threlfo. Threlfo draws in Brindley Gentle, sends it back to Kiva Bray. Howard. Duggan. Nice little chip ball for Wallando. Wallando does well. Nice little depth touch to get away from Christodoulou. Couldn't quite thread it past Barazio. Christodoulou now. Almost eyes in the back of her head as Wallando closes space. Dundas gets a boot in, but Barazio comes away. For Jale dropping it back for Kilbride. And they lob it wide for Pino. Sitting back defensively, Barazio. Allen pops a boot in. And sees it across the sideline. It'll be an APIA throw. Barazio with the throw. It's for Hoban, but Wallando gets a boot in the end. Hoban now with the ball, popping it back to Young. Young thinks about switching it up and lobbing it wide, but decides better of it. Turns back to her keeper. James drives it straight back down the centre of the field to the opposite keeper in Bray. Howarth a little misstep there, but plenty of time and space, so controls it and plays it to Wallando, who returns the favour back to Howarth and back to Bray. Bray goes long. Optimistically. The bodies come together. Hayward ends up on the deck, but Hoban comes away with it, looking for Pino. She was on her heels though. Wallando deals with the danger. APIA turn it over. Great half a chance, but it spills the way of Bray. She decides rather than tic-tacking around, she's going to send it to Duggan. Duggan putting it down for Allen. Allen tries to get to the outside of Young. Anyway, plenty of size, but certainly no tenacity. Finds herself on the ground, and the referee says play on. Pepino. Howarth happy to carry it across the line. And we'll have an APIA throw. Casey Allen having a little bit of a running battle with the referee. Claiming that she was felled by a hair pull. That last attacking raid. Referee having none of it though. Jarlate looking for the ball. Duggan keeps it in. Does she? No, we're going to come back for a throw, or just waiting for the decision. Yes, must have just gone across the line there. Ratio will look for the long throw into the box, will she? Goes deep looking for Hoban. Hoban does well, pops it inside for Pepino, but pushed away again. Howard comes to the rescue. Allen now pops it down. Hammond flipped to the left flank. Cuts back inside beautifully. Trying to thread it, headed away for the time being. Duggan. Dundas has to work overtime, can't get there. Gentle picks it off, loses a footing. Dundas comes away with it. Referee says that's play on. Dundas lofts it into the box looking for JC Allen. No power on the header though. And Sally James happy to trap it with the right boot. Hoban with space on the right. Tracking back with her is Howard. Hoban cuts it infield, finds Rissadulu. Rissadulu with a chance to shoot. Gets it over Bray, but it hits the crossbar. And the flag goes up. Ridley Gentle's offside. Kiva Bray did very well to judge her depth there. Just exceeded her outstretched fingertips, but found the centre of the crossbar to deny APIA a second. Duggan ends up on the turf. Play on again, says the referee. Orlando gets it away for Allen. Allen taking on Barasio. Allen threads it down the line, looking for the pace of Collins. Does well. Carries it back into the legs of Young. Great composure there from Collins to earn the corner for the emerging Jets. We head deep into this first half. APIA still leading through that goal. A beautiful one-on-one effort to Sophie Hoban earlier in the half. Lofted in dangerously here. Who can get to it? APIA clear it for now. Dundas thinks about a long-range shot, but slices it off the outside of the right, and it falls harmlessly for an APIA goal kick. APIA happy to control the tempo here, to slow things down a little. Certainly the more experienced side as a whole across the park. Plenty of A-League women's experience in their squad. For the time being though, it's Lancaster crossing it in again, this time the top of the crossbar. Kiva Bray watchful as that one came in full control. Sees it safely away, as they have been all day. The emerging Jets happy to keep things moving. Touched on in the intro, been a very different season for the emerging Jets this year to previous seasons, certainly recent previous seasons. This run in recent weeks, the last 2 and a bit months, have seen them pick up 18 of their 20 points for the season, winning becoming a regular habit for them. Bray pops it out. Trelfo under pressure. APIA pressing. Bray finds the release. Goes through Wallando now. Back infield for Duggan. Deflection. Collins taking on Young. Pushed away by Kilbride. Change of possession in midfield. Saying the recent seasons here at Lake Macquarie, where the emerging Jets have failed to chalk a single win. This season, already 5 wins their name. Certainly a stern test today, though, against the second-placed APIA Leichhardt. Dundas v Hoban to Newcastle Jets teammates. Dundas comes away and takes away from Rissadulu as well. Little pivot against Kilbride, gets it wide. Advantage being played by the referee. Knight now, can she thread it back inside for Salvador? No, she pulls it up against Hayward. Comes away again, turns to the outside this time. Hayward deflects it. And it'll be a corner, says the referee. Assistant referee initially signalled for a goal kick. And that's where we've ended up. A little bit of confusion. We've got the clarity in the end, and I think the right decision has come. Trelfo up over the back of Gentle. Neither of them really got clear contact. Pepino falls for Hoban. Threads it wide now. Lancaster popping into the box looking for Gentle. Howth just sees it away safely for the time being. Head towards the last few minutes here of the first half. Is APIA leading by the narrowest of margins. You could be forgiven for watching this game for not realising this is second playing 12th. Season more than ever has shown women's NPL that on their day anyone can turn up and take the 2 points. Bray with a punch away. It's not fully cleared though. Headed back in and a little too heavy from Lancaster. Another great first up save by Bray. Saved the Jets bacon a couple of times already today. Start of the season as the backup here for the emerging Jets, and it's well and truly made this starting berth between the sticks her own. Missed time going across the line from APIA. The emerging Jets will take the throw. Another throw the way of the Jets. Third in a row the way of the Jets. Ball constantly in contest down that right edge of the Jets attack. How long? This time cleared deep by Lancaster. Hayworth thinks about going for it, but Bray comes out, lays it off. Hayworth with plenty of time and space, pops the ball through. It's going to be a touch too heavy. Not a lot in it though. Only James had to come right out to the edge of the box to take it away. Pepino, Baratio, lofts it a little offline. And Chloe Wallando will take the throw. Very vocal, Angelique Christodoulou, asking for a team to box off in defence. Quite do it, but they've come away with the ball here. Threaded now. Pepino, is she offside? No, she's not. It was only a small margin, but it did look to the naked eye that she was a step offside, and the assistant referee judges it as such. Closing in to half time. Can the Jets find a response in the shadows of the break? Christodoulou. It's a little clip from behind from Milan Hammond. Hammond, no stranger being in the referee's book, so we'll have to be careful. Did find herself dismissed here at Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility earlier in the season. Optimistic shot taken on the chest by Bray. Some of the skill set she's got. This is threaded nicely wide for Allen. She beats Baratio for it. What can she conjure here? Pushes it into the box, but it's seen away. Hayward with the header for the time being. Hoban. Chloe Wallando pushes through. Deflected now. Marnie Duggan. Allen. Not a lot of space. Josie Allen wears a little nudge. An appeal from Baratio that Allen fell, but the referee right on top of that and correctly adjudged as a free kick the way of the emerging Jets. Wallando over the dead ball. The referee will set the distance. Pino and Baratio in the wall. Two-player wall. Lofted in from Wallando. Looks a little heavy, and James comes out uncontested to take it. Sends it deep, looking for the run from Hayward. Eva Bray calls off Hayward and takes it herself. Trelfo. Back to Bray. She's busy and a long way out of the box. Howard's with plenty of space. Happy to take it. Heads up to halfway before laying it wide for Wallando. Wallando on for Pino. That's been a battle today. Pino appealing for the throw in, but again, the assistant referee judges this one the way of the emerging Jets, that Wallando will take it. Wallando goes long. Collision there, and again, it goes against Barazio. The contact on the back of Alexis Collins. This time it'll be Josie Allen to take the free kick from out wide. Just a couple of metres beyond the 18-yard box. About 8 metres in from the eastern sideline here at Spears Point. Heading towards half-time. APIA leading 1-0. Allen slices it into the box. It falls dangerously. Not clear jet now, it is. At the moment, heart in mouth for APIA fans there. The initial clearance didn't come to effect, but Pino pushing up on Bray. Bray easily engages her and then passes it off to Wallando. Allen up against Barazio. Barazio gets a boot in and pushes it across the sideline. Allen looking for the throw, but well in advance of the mark, and our referee calls Allen back. Won't be getting away with that one. That'll be Wallando to take the throw. 25 out from goal. Puts it up for Collins. Collins against Hogan, who's pushed herself back into defence. No, apologies. It's for Jale. It's 16, not the 18. The emerging Jets will have a corner. No, they won't. The referee says that will do us for the first half here at Lake Macquarie. There's been opportunities for both sides. However, at the break, it is a sole Sophie Hoban goal for APIA Leichhardt that sees them hold a 1-0 lead. We'll take a short break here from Lake Macquarie and return with the second half of round 25. New South Wales women's NPL action. APIA Leichhardt leading 1-0 over the emerging Jets. Welcome back to Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility, the second half of round 25. New South Wales women's NPL action. As the second place APIA Leichhardt, our visitors today, lead 1-0 at the break. And an interesting twist of irony. It was Newcastle Jets A-League women's player Sophie Hoban with the goal for APIA in the first half. There's been chances at both ends. The woodwork intervening twice to deny APIA. While some top shelf reactive saves from both Sally James for APIA and Kiva Bray for the emerging Jets has meant we've only seen the one success on the score sheet so far, but we are back underway. Emma Dundas, the linchpin in midfield for the emerging Jets, threads it wide. Jets again happy and confident to play back through Kiva Bray, their keeper. Salvador. Threlfo. Back to Bray again. Chloe Wallander, she's been busy. Josie Allen turns to the outside. Here's that pace that she's renowned for. Energizer Bunny pocket rocket. Flicks it on for Wallando. It's seen away off an APIA defender, and it'll be a corner. The emerging Jets, can they conjure something here quickly to open the half and get things back on level pegging? They take the quick corner. Allen drives it into the box, looking at the back post for Hammond. A little too heavy, and it beats everyone. Sally James just endeavours to work out her way through the protective netting around the ground here to retrieve the ball. Of course, this is the penultimate round of the women's NPL, and a lot left to be determined. Heading into this round, MacArthur Rams did lead APIA by 2 competition points after APIA fell to the University of New South Wales last week. Surprise 3-2 loss away from home for the prior ladder leaders in APIA. Certainly still a battle for that 4th spot. 6 teams, I believe. 5 teams, sorry, fighting for it. Only 2 points separating them. So lots on the line as we head towards the final round of the season next weekend. Automatically 3 teams can still finish top. 3 teams can still finish bottom. That's how tightly contested of a season we've had this year. Speaking of tightly contested, just the single goal separating these 2 sides. And remembering this is 12th hosting second. You see Pepino has it taken away, but she rests the ball straight back before her teammate Hristadulu turns it over. On a collision, Hristadulu ends up on the ground. Referee let's go and check on Hristadulu and make sure everything is okay. Come back for a drop ball. Good news is Hristadulu back on her feet. Confusion over the drop ball there, but we're back underway after some clarification. Allen races to the outside. Abrazio ends up with 2 defenders pressuring her, and last comes off Young, says their referee, and we'll have a corner again for the emerging Jets. Allen setting up to take it. Will she take it quickly? No. And instead she switches spots with Duggan. Dug into the corner. Hammered at the back post. Knife at the front. Hammer the one getting in. Races in and it beats her away a little too heavy again. APIA happy to take their time here with the goal kick, just getting themselves into the right positioning. James drives it towards halfway. Gentle trying to get her body in there. Comes away this time. Pushed to the right through Knight. Racing down to help her is Salvador. Knight decides to do it all herself. She's dispossessed. Trelfo pushing back. Gentle chasing up now. Howard. Wallando. Duggan leaves it behind. A boot in from APIA. And the Jets go back through Kiva Bray. Lob forward, looking for Allen. Successful in finding her. Can she be successful in creating space? No, the touch a little too heavy. Marazio manages to see her away as the ball goes across the byline. And it will be a goal kick. KG opening to the second stanza, as it was in the first. Emerging Jets probably with the better of territory and possession, but nothing to show for it as yet. Just over 5 minutes gone in the second half. Trelfo dropping it back for Bray. Threads it to Dundas. Now it comes wide. Wallando cuts back inside. Tries to turn Christodoulou inside out. Can't quite do that. Manages to get a pass away as she loses her footing. And the referee says she lost her footing due to something untoward from an APIA player. And as such, it'll be a free kick for the Emerging Jets. Straight away lays it off. Allen up against Pepino. Cuts back. Assistant referee's flag's gone up. Not sure what's happening here. A little bit of confusion. Referee says no, we're playing on. Charlotte Young questions it. It's all amounted to nothing though. A little bit of confusion. Certainly some animation from the APIA bench. Meantime, it's back to regular programming as Sally James sends it down before Chloe Wallando comes away with it. Again, a half-raised flag from the assistant referee, and this time the referee does adjudge there was a foul there. The APIA coaching staff just seeking clarification about a couple of those decisions on the run. In the meantime, the ball thumped down too deep from the APIA attack, and the Emerging Jets will have a goal kick. Izzy Trelfo. Kiva Bray now. Plays it wide. Hayworth. Down the way of Allen. She's active there. Christodoulou breaks it up. Well done in defence. Turns it over, and all of a sudden APIA go on the counter-attack. Got numbers surging forward. Do APIA. Can they get it across there? Barazio tries to deflect it, and we'll have a corner. APIA timed that surge well. Couldn't convert it into a goal. But we've got the next best thing in a corner. Be Lancaster to take the corner. Left boot curling it back towards goal, it would appear. Lancaster, one arm raised, drives it in dangerously, headed away. Well, that might be Duggan. You've got the header on that, and we'll have a corner on the other side now. It will be Angelique Christodoulou to take the corner. Is it well forward, drives it in low and flat. Seen away again, this time at the front post. And we'll have a throw in for APIA. Hayward to take it. Hayward takes the throw. Ball's down for the goal scorer in Hoban. Squirts away, and again Hoban's there. Cuts it away from Collins, threads it wide. Cross back in, Lancaster looking for Gentle. It beats her, but it's going to fall for Pepino on the edge of the 18-yard box. Plays it back now, Barazio back to Pepino. Looks across it in, deflected away. Wallando gets ahead to it. Duggan chips it forward and across the line. Danger temporarily dealt with, but not completely snuffed out. APIA. Pepino. Sandwich between two defenders. Somehow gets a ball free. Pushed into the box, Hoban. Little touch on. Can she get a second? Broken down by Bray, and then she gets out onto the parried ball. Dangerously put in by Gentle. The referee's going to say that Kiva Bray was fouled on the ground. And the score remained 1-0. Good follow-up pressure from APIA. The prone keeper collected some contact. Here they go again, APIA. Crossing it into the box, broken up for now by Howard. Pino drops it back. On class, but the referee says, play on. Push forward now, looking for Hammond. Hammond and Hayward in a foot race. Hammond racing down the outside. Can she keep the ball in play? She does, but gives it away for Hayward. Her touch a little too heavy as well. And it'll be a throw in deep in attacking territory for the emerging Jets. They head backwards to Salvador from Knight. Salvador plays it in for Dundas. Dundas clipped by Hoban. Referee says no, just a throw in. Salvador the throw. Down the line for Hammond. Hammond a little ginger there out of the contact. Two defenders pushing on there. And the ball goes across the line. Off APIA. Salvador down again. Looking for Hammond. That's where it falls. Dundas. Cleared away for time being. Threlfo pushed it across the Wallando. Drops it back. Threlfo under advancing pressure. Kiva Bray. Gentle. Heart and mouth moment if you're an emerging Jets fan there. Threlfo swings it wide. Looking for Duggan. And that's the way it eventually falls. Dundas takes... Sorry, Allen takes a long-range shot. Well over the crossbar. Promising signs for the emerging Jets as they look to find an equaliser. Created a few chances, the emerging Jets, just not quite the finishing polish on them. To be fair to the defence, it's only been the one other genuine chance for APIA, and they converted that. Not a lot separating the two sides, both on the scoreboard and in terms of the effort and display we've seen so far. Allen manages to maintain her feet. Looking for Duggan. We're going to come back for the clip on Josie Allen after the pass went away. Howarth, Wallando tries to take on Pepino. Referee says last touch off the Jets. Wallando comes forward and heads away. Throw in, Young. Dundas and Hoban come together. Collins pushes it across for Hammond. Can she continue to switch it for Knight? Decides to go herself now, pushes it wide. Salvador, heavy touch. Hayward away with some time and space, racing down the left side, heading towards halfway. Hammond thinks about sliding in. Gentle versus Howard. Howard comes out on top. Threlfo Back to Kiva Bray. Bray. Howarth. Under pressure, Pepino. Gets it away to Wallando. That's a dangerous challenge from Gentle. Referee's going to go to the pocket and brandish the yellow card for Brindley Gentle. Former emerging Jet. Dundas tries to get things going quickly. Referee says, come back, I need to finalise the notes in my book against the yellow card. It was Gentle given the yellow for the contact on Wallando. Former teammates here at the emerging Jets. Now, rivals on opposite sides. And this clash that is key for different reasons for these two sides. APIA trying to stay in the premiership race. Turned over, Hoban a little too heavy to touch there. Well, for the emerging Jets, they're trying to stave away another spoon being added to their cabinet, and any form of points today would be enough to secure that. In the meantime, they go on the attack here. Allen bamboozles herself and loses her footing. Christodoulou now turns it over. Knight. Hammond cuts to the outside. It's a little nudge from Hayward. Threads it in. James up to it at the near post. Good composure from Sally James. Pepino under pressure from Duggan. Manages to turn it back against two defenders. Can't control it though. Now Dundas. Dundas threads it. A little heavy the touch from Collins. She wins it back. Tries to get it to Hammond, but Paige Hayward breaks it up. Dundas now. Hammond to the outside. Up against Christodoulou. Hammond calls for handball. Referee says play on. Salvador. Dundas. The Jets pressing here. Dundas though mistimes the pass. Pepino pushes it out wide. Lancaster streaming down the left flank. Can they find her with a ball? Salvador though retreats and breaks it up. Finds it to Duggan. Duggan to Allen. Allen out wide looking for Duggan again. And Young just pushes it back towards halfway. Wallando. Certainly up tempo here. Gentle nearly forces the turnover. Shrelfo. Emerging Jets, that's an optimistic pass through the middle of traffic. Lancaster. Broken up Salvador. Shrelfo and Bray exchange passes deep in defence. Allen now, the live wire, out on the left. She's been on the left, she's been on the right, she's been in centre field, but now she turns over the ball. Dundas turns it back. Howard, Lauren Knight, Gentle, strong collision between the two, play on. Lancaster wins out. Knight tries to put the boot in, forces an errant pass. Allen was Barazio. And uses that pace, threads it in. Collins gets a touch on it. Hammond racing in, but Hayward clears it. Some positive shoots from the Jets here, but and he can't quite convert yet. Barazio pushed it across the line for a Jets throw. Going to see the first substitution. Had to be only a matter of time after 18 minutes of the second half. Laura Knight makes way. Leah Kilroy comes into the match for the emerging Jets. Kilroy gets her first touch. She might have been open at the edge of the 18-yard box. That would have been some start if she had managed to drive one into the goal. It would have been an absolute masterstroke of substitution by Ryan Campbell, but not to be. But here's Kilroy now. It's a little shoulder from Hoban. Referee says we'll have a free kick. Not a lot in it, but enough for a free kick. Howarth moves it on. Allen cuts to the outside, pulls back up, cuts in, drops it for Collins. Duggan pushes it through half-heartedly. Sally Jones comes out. Duggan pushes up on her, forcing her to take the ball in hand. Dangerous ball, pops up for Gentle, but Howarth pushes it across the sideline. Up here with the throw, looks like their first change almost ready to go. Infield now, dangerous shot, almost beats Bray, but it's well wide of the target from Pepino. And here we will have the change. It will be Imogen Lane coming on. And Pepino, after her last touch, looked like it might have challenged Bray, is given a well-earned early break. Kilroy working under pressure against Christodoulou, and Lancaster takes it through two of them. Threads it wide, looking for Hammond. Hayward just pops it across the sideline. Hammond looking for the throw to Kilroy. Lancaster kicks it, but doesn't go towards target. Young does well to recover and ensure that it goes for a throw-in, not a corner. Salvador will take the throw deep in APIA's defensive realm. Salvador. Dundas with a deep. Dundas a miscue. You'd like to have that over again. Now Hayward will take the throw. Goes to Hoban. Dundas comes in at a rate of knots and gives away the free. So Kilbride will take this and shapes to go downfield, decides to play it back to her keeper. Just a one-goal lead. APIA happy to just try and control things. They send it deep now. Salvador all the way back to Kiva Bray. Gentle gets a boot on it, gets it away from Bray. And Brindley Gentle will double the lead after a mistake at the back from Kiva Bray. The former emerging Jets striker gets one back against her old club. A wonderful finish from Gentle, her third goal of the season. APIA Leichhardt lead 2-0 here in Spears Point. Bray just did not see Gentle sneaking up from her blind side. Heavy touch, and Gentle took it away from the diving keeper and calmly slotted it home into an open net. It's a big job now for the emerging Jets to come back and claw some points from this one. Wallando just past halfway through the second stanza. Threlfo. Great to see the former emerging Jet talent. Gentle scoring here on her return. Good portion of the crowd this afternoon here in support of Brindley. Signs and banners being held aloft when they made their way out before the start of the match. They certainly enjoyed that last goal. In the meantime, her former teammates will be looking to claw one back, but they won't get the corner here. It will be a goal kick. James will take it. She sets her team back across to their right side on the eastern side of Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility. Of course you are watching Football New South Wales YouTube. New South Wales Women's Premier League round 25. Emerging Jets hosting APIA Leichhardt. The visitors leading 2-0. A first half goal the way of Sophie Hoban. And a goal only moments ago. Young striker Brindley Gentle, her third of the season. As this attacking raid is halted by the officials. Imogen Lane adjudged to be offside. Salvador. Kilroy cuts back, decides to lay it back to Threlfo. She equally lays it back for Bray. Ball looking through for Duggan, can't get to it, broken up by Fragale. Hayworth. Now, sorry. Sees it away. Some sloppy exchanges in midfield. Possession being turned over repeatedly. Kilroy with an optimistic through ball, broken up by Barazio. Now, it's out for Lane. Can she keep it inside the sideline? No, she can't. Substitute racing down there, but the ball just a touch too quick. Train taken, back to Bray. Swung wide to Threlfo. She decides to take it on. Little stumble. Some nervous moments under pressure for the Jets' defence. Bray swings it wide for Wallando. It's turned over. A free kick given against Fragale. Just wrapped her arms around Wallando as she tried to turn out of the contest, and the referee was straight onto it. Kiva Bray looking for Hammond. Goes wide for her. Hayward breaks it up. Lancaster does well to keep it inside the sideline and drives it forward, where Bray picks it up just inside the 18-yard box. Laying it out for Howard. Wallando cuts inside against Lane. Threads it forward, looking for Duggan. Instead, all of a sudden, APIA on the attack. Lane pops it into the box. Hoban looking for a second. Beats a diving Bray, and Sophie Hoban has a second of the afternoon. And all of a sudden, APIA Leichhardt now lead 3-0. Beautiful work from the substitute in Lane. Just selflessly passed it in front of Hoban. Hoban coming at a rate of knots. Even Bray with her reactions couldn't get down to that one as it was pushed into the bottom left-hand corner. APIA Leichhardt setting up a monster clash next week against the ladder-leading MacArthur. MacArthur currently taking on the Bulls FC Academy. And irrespective, realistically, of the result of that game, we'll set up a game where it should be winner takes all. Depending on the two results, we'll know who has the advantage, and for one of the two sides, a draw may be enough. And there's one thing that we know for sure, is that the premiership will be decided next week. APIA Leichhardt with the home advantage as they host MacArthur Rams, who heading into round 25 did sit atop the table. A mouth-watering way to head into finals. Meanwhile, we still have another 17 or so minutes of action here to be determined, as another heart and mouth moment for Jets fans. Kiva Bray going straight on the attack. Collins racing forward. And James comes out of a box. Chests the ball down and sends it clear. And will roll away for a throw-in. Salvador takes the throw, sends it back. Trelfo will let it roll. for Kiva Bray. As they've done all day and all season, the emerging Jets played out from the back. Howarth, Wallando. Wallando under pressure from Lane. Lane with the assist for the third goal. Wallando breaking up another APIA attack, and the ball goes across the sideline, but it'll be handball first. It's come to a bit of a standstill here as trying to work out where the ball's gone, and it was sitting in the APIA bench. Ball driven into the box. Hoban gets ahead to it. Overhead kick sees it go across the sideline for another throw. The visitors deep in attacking territory as we head into the closing stages of this game. Final 15 minutes or so of regular time. And the throw in trickles away for a goal kick. We will have a change for the emerging Jets. It's going to be Claire Adams coming on. Replacing Marnie Duggan. Adams an instrumental piece of this emerging Jets side in recent years. She'll certainly look to add some energy and spark as she's out there. Brittany Gentle takes it. Not sure whether it was a cross or a shot, but it was certainly somewhere in between, and it falls for Lane. She threads it infield. Hrista Dulu, can she control it under pressure from Adams? She does. Comes away with it. Now, dangerously falling to Gentle, looking for a second. Can't get it away. Might have been handball on the ground, but it doesn't matter anyway as it eventuates out for the emerging Jets now on the counter-attack. Allen goes to the ground. Play on called from Young. A little deflection from Kilroy. And no. Referee says no touch from Kilroy. Well, Milan Hammond has been struck down with a cramp. Kiva Bray well out of a box. We've seen a little bit of everything. Some good goals from APIA. The emerging Jets have had some opportunities but just haven't quite been able to finish. Trelfo spreads it through the legs of Lancaster. Salvador sent it down for Collins, but Collins wasn't expecting it, and it'll just be watchfully seen away by Teal Kilbride. Unsurprisingly, with a 3-goal lead, APIA not in a hurry here. Happy to control the clock. Make sure they secure a crucial 3 points and a 15th win of the season. Dundas gets a boot to it. Kilroy doesn't quite get as much power on that as she might have liked, and Kilbride pushes it wide and across the line. Salvador with the throw. Looking for Kilroy. Decides better of it. She'll drop back now to Trelfo. Trelfo, as they've done all day, works with Bray. 1-2. Sees it back at the feet of Trelfo. Kilroy. It's a little nudge. Gets a second nudge. Still manages to hold her feet. Collins. Drop back now. APIA with it. They send it back. Lancaster offline. Allen, can she get the finish? Yes, she can. Josie Allen under pressure from Charlotte Young. Gets one back for the emerging Jets. And it's 3-1. Emerging Jets, second leading scorer, gets her 7th of the season. There is a faint pulse for the home sides and their fans. Still over 10 minutes of regulation time. They need to find 2 goals. found a way of creating results deep in stoppage time, both in their favour and against this season, the emerging Jets. Just looking at some changes for APIA, and one of those will be their captain, Charlotte Young. Looks like Paige Hayward will slot into the right centre-back role. Another change, Brindley Gentle got herself on the score sheet earlier. It's going to be Caitlin Kibaritsu coming on at left back, and Zoe Panagopoulos playing up front, it appears. We'll see what they settle into shape-wise here. It could be Hoban moving up front. Clarification in a moment as things go on, and that's what it looks like. Panagopoulos will settle back into the attacking midfield role, and Hoban will take to the head of attack. And why not? She's already got two. Wouldn't mind a hat-trick here this afternoon against the colours that she wears and has worn in the previous A-League women's season. Lancaster racing on, putting pressure on Threlfo. Threlfo gets a boot back to send it back to Bray. Bray lofts it high and wide, and it'll bounce away over the sideline.
But defensively, you've got to sit. All right?
Baritza fresh on the field will take the throw. Dundas takes it away, pops it out in front of Adams, the fresh legs. She's looking to create a second for Allen. Threads it through, not quite on target. Kilbride takes it away. A bit of contact in back play, and the referee will bring it back. And a foul against Kilroy. No one in a hurry to get it back and get it set. Inside the final 9 minutes. All lofted long. Free kick going the way of Hoban. A dangerous set piece here. Could ice it for APIA. You feel they're 90% of the way home, but never say never in our wonderful game. A margin of 2 goals quickly can be overturned. There's a 3-goal buffer at this point. Inside single digits on the clock. Will almost be enough. Lancaster drives it in. Kiva Bray punches it over the crossbar. A well-struck free kick from Lancaster, but Kiva Bray up to the challenge. The margin maintained at 2 goals for the time being, but it will be a corner. And it will be Lancaster stepping up to the plate again. APIA not overcommitting numbers. Still 5 players outside the box plus Lancaster. She drives it in. Milan Hammond, front and centre. Rajale takes a slice at the lob. But it's well off target, and Kiva Bray comes out on the counter-attack. Claire Adams is going to throw herself into this contest. Heads it forward. Hayward gets a boot to it. So does Kilroy. Collins for Adams. Back to Kilroy. It was aimed for Collins. Threaded wide, looking for Wallando. She gets the outside of Lancaster. Holds it up. What can she create here, Chloe Wallando? Kilroy crosses it in. Falls dangerously, almost to Adams. Hayward gets it away. Jets are determined to take this one deep. Claire Adams is a set-piece star in recent seasons. She conjured some magical strikes for the Jets, setting up goals from corners as well as from free kicks. What can she pull out here? Diminutive midfielder. Lofts it high towards the back post. Too heavy for everyone. It's been a common thread, unfortunately, for the emerging Jets from their set-piece corners today. Rolls away and it'll be a throw-in. Kibaritsov will take it. The emerging Jets pushing up to try and shut things down and not give them an avenue out of here. Kipritsov looking to take the throw, trying to find an open option. Does find Fragile. Hammond now. Out the emerging Jets with a throw. APIA need to be careful here. I don't want to give away these silly free kicks. Collins does well. Pushes it at the right upright, but just outside. Sally James had it covered nonetheless. As we head deep into regulation time, into the final 5 minutes. Jets still some players warming up on their bench. One final lot of rotations they can utilise here and changes. Howard pushes it back lane, charging forward, throws the body at Kiva Bray, but she gets it away. Hayward, Kilroy. She's been lively since she's come on. Adams, Collins tries to turn out of there, can't take it away though. Hayward drives it long. Howard will drop it back for Bray. Hoban advancing at the keeper. Now the Bray continue to exchange passes. Kilroy calling for it. Hammond's wide. Can't quite control it. Kipritsov will take it away. Pushes it back now. Kilbride back to James. James looking to get it away. Dundas gets a boot in. They can keep it in for the time being. Is Hammond onside? It's not going to matter because Kilbride's going to get back for it and see it away for a goal kick. She shepherds it over the line. Cagey closing stages here in Lake Macquarie. Up here, no, they need the 3 points to ensure a final day tilt at the Premiership. Want that regular season title. They know the slip last week against UNSW was costly. And they can still keep themselves in the contest by ensuring they take 3 points here from Lake Macquarie. The Jets looking to provide the spoiling. Josie Allen throws the body in. It falls to Wallando out wide. She steps through 2 defenders, can't get past the third. Christodoulou takes it to ground. Might be lucky to escape without a card here. No, it's going to go against Wallando actually. Well, Christodoulou might have just dragged it down. The referee's seen it differently, however. APIA happy to chew the clock down. The referee asked James to move it along. Wallando. Kilroy. Wide now. Allen streaming away down the left touchline. Can't find a lane towards goal. Turns it over. Wallando gets a boot in and pushes it across the sideline. Barazio goes to her knees. I see a double change for APIA. Inside the final 2 minutes of regulation time. Charlotte Lancaster makes her way from the field. She'll be replaced by Jordan Jasnos. It looks like Barazio will be the other player to come from the field. Is it Mia Golding coming on for her in jersey 14? A number of players on the field now who've been part of the Australian national squads at youth level. Golding threaded back in. Dundas does well to get it back from Christodoulou. Pops it back through Christodoulou's legs. It can't take it away. Collins comes away with it for the time being. Scrappy exchanges. Wallando lofts it into the box very unthreateningly. It'll roll away. Regulation time almost up. Will be at the discretion of the referee, but you'd have to feel the Jets would need a miracle from here to get a share of the points. Certainly been a good showing from both sides here this afternoon. But a demonstration of why APIA sits so high on the ladder. Whilst the Jets have shown some glimpses, and it hasn't been enough to contend with the top sides, including APIA this afternoon. Allen to the outside, takes on Golding, cuts back infield. Angelique Christodoulou breaks it up. Golding lobs it forward. Hoban racing forward, looking for a third. Bray gets it away. And again, an exchange of passes sees a trickle across the sideline, this time in favour of the emerging Jets for the throw. Wallando, a little too long for Allen, but that's where it ends up with Josie Allen. Pops it back to Chloe Wallando. Into stoppage time now. Adams, Hayward takes it away. Goes long. Nice chest mark taken by Ryan Campbell in the dugout there. Emerging Jets coach, who's also the Jets A-League women's coach, closing out the season after the departure of Gary Van Egmond. Allen, Golding, kicks it clear. And Ryan Campbell getting as many touches as anyone else at the moment. With a long throw, long for Collins, can't control it and it goes across the sideline. Not a significant amount of stoppages, so can't imagine the referee will let this run for too much longer. Just a matter of when that final whistle goes now. APIA, they're not done with quite yet. Well taken away, Salvador racing down the right side. Hammond sweeps around her, threaded into the box dangerously. Kilbride sees it off though, stops that attacking raid. Adams will send them again. Wallando goes around the outside. Wallando the last touch before it goes out. The Jets appeal for a free kick. Saying there was a foul from Jasnos, but the referee saw it otherwise, and Golding will take the throw. Plenty of positives as the Jets have had across the back half of this season, despite not taking away any points this afternoon. But again, some questions raised by their high risk tactic of playing it out from the back, which again saw them come unstuck for the second of APIA's goals this afternoon. Hayward heads it away. Majale deep in her corner. Salvador continue to press. Can't control it, and it'll be a throw for the emerging Jets. A matter of only a metre short of the corner flag. The dying stages here. They bring it back. They give it to Dundas. Dundas gets to the outside of the lane. Lofts it into the box. Hayward thinks about playing for it, but James calls for it. James composed, showing all that experience that's seen her at 3 different A-League women's clubs over the last 4 A-League seasons. Hoban takes it away from Howard. Hoban, can she get a hat-trick here? No, it's broken up. Good defence by Howard. Trelfo sees it away. Wallando now. On back heel for Adams. Adams turns inside. Christodoulou beats one. Threads it forward. Falls now for Allen. Allen looking for a second herself. Hammond racing up. That's where they send it. Hammond can't quite get to it though. Kipper Ritsoff sees it over the byline, but it won't be a corner. It will be full time. The Jets certainly didn't die wondering at the end there. But unfortunately for them, it will be the visitors, APIA Leichhardt, who claim their 15th win of the season. 3 goals to 1. 2 goals away of Sophie Hoban. 1 to Brindley Gentle, while the sole goal for the emerging Jets went to Josie Allen. Enthralling encounter, but APIA, you felt, always had the upper hand here at Lake Macquarie. And that closes out the second last game of the season for both of these sides in the regular comp. APIA undoubtedly now will head towards the finals, but they have one more regular season clash against MacArthur next week, which will decide who sits atop the table at the end of the regular season. But for this evening, it is APIA taking all 3 points away from Lake Macquarie, running out 3 goal winners over the emerging Jets. Chris McPherson wishing you a very good evening.